Hi, this is Jeremy from JL Technical Services, and today we're doing a short demo webinar on Chocolatey. Chocolatey is a package management system for Windows that is similar to things like apt-get, Yum, DNF, and many others on the Linux side of things. Those who may know me know that I'm at heart a great big Linux fan. And so if I can bring some of the great management techniques from Linux over to Windows and make my life easier when I do have to deal with Windows systems, then I'm absolutely going to do that. So, right now on your screen, you can see Windows PowerShell. And I've previously installed Chocolatey. Chocolatey is available from chocolatey.org, and it is free for the community version. They do have a pro MSP and business versions. And so if you are running this on a production system, you'll want to use one of those. So without further ado, I will pull up my list of software that I want to install on this, and we will get to work. So just a little background before we start installing software. The machine that you're seeing the PowerShell session on is my Windows 10 laptop. I do not use this laptop for production use, but since I'm an educator, my day job is teaching IT classes. So since I'm an educator, I wanted to have at least one dedicated Windows machine at my disposal, and the result of that is that you get to see webinars like this where I demo things on the Windows side. So in preparation for this, I have uninstalled a vast majority of the software that I do use on this machine for testing purposes and other things. And I'm going to reinstall them with Chocolatey so that you can see some of the benefits of what Chocolatey is capable of doing. I'll be doing just a couple of pieces of software at a time. I have a much longer list, but for the sake of keeping this demo to an hour or less, I am going to install a subset of the software that I want actually on this machine. So, coming over here, to install a piece of software, you would say Choco, CHOCO. Install, and then specify the name of the piece of software you want to install. I'm going to keep things simple here, and let's install Java Runtime Edition 8, and let's install, I don't know, VLC Player. I think it's just VLC and Angry IP Scanner. All right, so this is the basic format of the command, Choco install, and then you list packages separated by spaces. If you want to save yourself some extra frustration and extra keystrokes, add a -y at the end, and then when it would normally prompt you for whether or not you want to install this software, it will just automatically accept and keep things moving. So with the first three pieces of software, let's let it rip. So it identifies the Chocolatey version you've got installed, lists out again the packages you wish to install, and then it's going to start with the Java Runtime Edition 8. and we'll let this run. I'm going to mute the mic, and I will come back on and talk more about this and show you some other commands when the install of the 3 pieces of software has finished. Hang tight. All right, I'm back with you. So as you can see, it goes through and it downloads each piece of software. It verifies the hashes so that you're not getting or you're running a lower risk of getting a piece of software that has malware or other garbage attached. And then it provides you with a status. So let me jump back over to Chocolatey on my other screen, and I want to, bring up their documentation. So I'm going to clear my screen here, and there are other commands that you can issue for Chocolatey. If you do Choco by itself, it's just going to spit back the version of Chocolatey you got installed. If you do Choco info VLC, it will query the database and tell you information about the install. So it found one package, it gave you information, it tells which platforms it runs on, and all kinds of different things. So we can do Choco list, which will spit back a list from the website of all the software available. And we're going to quit out of that. If we do Choco list dash local only, it will spit back just the installed software that you've the software that you've installed using Chocolatey. So this barely scratches the surface of what is possible with Chocolatey, but definitely go check out chocolatey.org for more information. If you have to maintain Windows machines, this is a huge improvement and a huge time saver over installing individual packages on different machines. Now, if you use something like Chocolatey and then you use an imaging solution to deploy an image of Windows across multiple machines, then the time savings is even larger. So you can install one machine, install Chocolatey, add the software you want on that one machine through Chocolatey. You could even go so far as scheduling the running of a script so that Chocolatey will be updated automatically. Then you would sysprep this image, and you can then, once you have taken the image using something like Ghost or Fog Server or Clonezilla or Redo Backup and Restore, any of those are solid choices. My preference, of course, would be on the open source side. But using any of those, you could take an image and then deploy back out to other physical machines, and all this software is installed and ready to go. Huge time saver. If you're managing a small business, if you're managing a computer lab at a school or university, this is pretty cool stuff. So, if you'd like to see more information on Chocolatey, or you'd like to see more of the process that I've described, imaging computers, redeploying computers out after we've installed software with Chocolatey, by all means, let me know. you can, since this is going to be up on YouTube, you can put a note in the comments below and let me know what you might like to see related to Chocolatey, and we will try to accommodate that. So this is Jeremy Like signing off for JL Technical Services, and this has been a brief introduction to the Chocolatey Package Manager on Windows that gives a lot of the same types of features as apt-get, yum, DNF, and others on Linux. Have a great day, everybody.